Hi, welcome back to my Ultimate Iron Man. This week we are changing it up, doing a bit of smithing. I actually just started and I might be getting a level. Yeah, I will, right in this live. Perfect timing. Thanks to the crystal body you made last time, you were only like 1,000 XP away. So there's 77 smithing starting out. We are going for 82 is our goal right now. Potentially further if I'm feeling it. Oh, and I gotta alch these. I'm already forgetting how to do this. It's been a minute. I'm just doing the normal buy an inventory of myth and then 2 inventories of coal, put them on the conveyor and then hop to a blast furnace world and then just hop back and then craft them into plate bodies and alch the plate bodies, and you just barely make a profit. I started with 100k and I was at 103 after I alched all the plate bodies back. So you just barely make a profit from doing this, which is really, really nice. It means you don't actually really need that much money. I needed 25, 30k to buy all the ore to the start, but that's enough once you have that. I thought about doing gold, just goldsmith gauntlet gold bars right there because it's way faster XP an hour, but it's also, you do not profit. It is like pretty much it's like 4.5 GP per XP if you do like the lowest, hopping the most often, and that would be even just, it would be like 4.5 mil just to get this little grind right now we need done. And I was like, yeah, I'll save that for when I want to maybe go really far with smithing or something. Maybe that's what I'll do when I want to get, if I want to get 99, I should say. We've got our first full level from Blast Furnace coming in here shortly. I think it's just one more. What is it going to be? 78, I want to say? Yeah, 78. Addy square shields, normal crystal bows, halberds, and shields, but not quite the special one we're going for yet. This method has been pretty chill. I'm hovering around. I'm doing a little bit more now because I've been pretty focused, but usually they average about 60k XP an hour. It was harder this more than I was doing some more, but like I ran into like 3 other ultimates doing it, which is, it's great to see their ultimates playing the game, but it's, it doesn't restock very, very fast. It's not like charter ships where you can do it with like only a couple worlds. It's, I usually just hop through the whole list because it's inconsistent when the stocks get back in. So hopefully it won't be too bad. It's kind of, I'm doing, it's only like, about noon right now, and I'm doing good. I haven't heard anybody else yet in this session, so hopefully our luck will hold. We'll have level number 2 coming in here in just a second. Might even be the first one. I know we were very close. Okay, not quite the first one, but the second one definitely. Yeah, 79 smithing. Addy warhammers and Shazen helmets 4. Neither of which we need. Smithing is a strange skill for unlocks, although we'll see, we get something when we get 80 next. Alright, there's a little mini poll running right now. Most of it isn't important. It's like about like Ash Sanctifier and then Amethyst Mining Spot, but there are 2 specific UIM questions here. The first one, should be able to store the Bow of Faderheinen in the stash unit. I said no. I think that's a little too powerful just because it's just the crystal bow, so like you don't need anything else. You don't have to worry about like holding on to other like with the Slayer Hammer. Yeah, you always have to have the Defender or the Battle Axe with you to put it in the stash unit. This is literally just like, it's like a bank for the bow, which I think is just a little too good for that. From what I understand. Obviously I haven't used it yet, but I mean, heck, the crystal bow is already good. That was great for like Lizardmen or something. I was using that a lot, so I voted for that. You can vote whatever you want. For question 6, I did vote yes to this. Should UIMs be able to put stuff in the looting bag while they're in Ferrix Enclave? Because everyone else will be able to do that. It's not going to be pulled, it's going to happen, which I think is great. I saw some losers on Twitter complaining that it's like people have lost billions of GP to dying fairly in PvP, where it's like we don't want to be involved in the PvP. We just have to do this because that's like how looting bags work. And I guess it is, to some extent, it's almost like having a bank, even though you have to go through so many more hoops to do it. It's only 28 more slots. But I am cool with playing this game mode of no bank, and you essentially just have like, it's not even a backpack. It's a backpack that you can only put stuff in, and it's annoying to get stuff out. So I voted yes for that because I think it'll be super, super great. I don't have to worry about dying anymore. Even though I didn't think it was that big of an issue beforehand, but now there's just, hopefully there will be no chance for it. I'm at a strange position in that I'm about to get a level, but unfortunately we're going to get it when we hop to the blast furnace world because I'm that close. So I don't know how well it's going to pick up on the recorder because there's always some lag whenever you hop somewhere. But actually, probably will work pretty fine. So yeah, what? Did I? Oh, I didn't put coal in the last one. Well, when you mess it up like that, I think this should be it now. Yes, 80 smithing. I read it was a big level. This is actually a pretty significant. We can make Addy Battle Axes in it, but God Sword blades, enhanced crystal keys, which I love, because I was paying 5 extra shards to do this. Because I usually do this whenever I can get a crystal key together. But yeah, 80, and then we are 200k XP away from our next level. I was originally going to go to 82, but I don't like this at all, so I'm just going to go to 81 and then boost, which also, it makes sense. I mean, we only need to get to 82 for one thing, you know. It doesn't make sense to have a level, whereas having 80 is good because, you know, we're always going to want to make those keys whenever we can. But it's just, I've been running into not too many people, but it's just like, I can't go more than like 10 minutes without, you know, finding a world that doesn't have any stock, and then I have to, you know, hop to a different set of worlds and stuff, or like, you know, go way back up higher the list. It's just, again, like I said before, it's great that people are doing this, UIMs apparently, but it's not great for me. Finally coming to the end of this little mini smithing grind here. I don't know how people can do this for, like, you know, up to like 90 smithing or something in one go and not get burnt, because it's not fun, and also, like I've said, the stock issue is huge. But 81 smithing, nothing good for that. We can now officially boost on up to build our new bow of Faderheiner, whatever it is. So I'm going to finish this up, get the inventory set, and then that's probably what we're going to do immediately. Okay, we've got everything ready to go here. Let's hop in. I don't know how many crystal shards this takes. I don't think it's a lot just to make it. Let's go ahead and down the Dwarven Stout, and then the bow of Faderheinen. Oh, and then 5,000 XP. That's we saved 50 crystal shards, and we got 5k XP in both skills. That's the only thing that I got from training my smithing up these last 2 days. But oh boy, was it worth it. It still has the same price. It was even a little higher than the seed was last I checked. But let's take a look at it. Oh, look at that thing. It looks really freaking cool. I do wish it had a little bit less crystal, but oh, like when you get a shot like that, it looks really... Well, less crystal, I mean, like, I wish it had like maybe like a little bit more gray, like on the tip something around. But I like how that looks a lot. And then the recolors, where are the recolors at? Right here, I think. How much does it cost for... I know the crown is super expensive, but any of the individual recolors are just 500k coins. So still really expensive, but we might potentially get that once we get this unlimited charges. But we need 2,000 shards just to get this unlimited, and we still need shards for the top, the bottoms, or the helmet, the bottoms, and then to charge all of the armor pieces themselves. So we need to do a lot more gauntlet, and that is right where we're headed now. We've got one armor seed right now. We need one more for the legs, and we need one last one for the helmets, and we will be good to go. I don't know if it's... I think gauntlet is still the best thing for me to do to get crystal shards, but I don't know if I want to get crystal shards that way, so we'll see what position I'm in when I get these armor seeds, because depending on how soon or late I get them could greatly affect what I do. Oh, come on, Splash City over here. Did we get it? Ooh, don't choke. No! You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that was ridiculous. So that was supposed to be kill 170, but I gotta go to work, so it'll have to wait. I can't believe that. Here's number 170, the real one coming in. Gonna get anything? Just a good out. I always love to see the Dragon Halberd. I freaking love this dude's fashion scape. Look at that. That is fantastic. I love how used to the gauntlet I can get. I thought that was a pretty bad kill, and apparently I just beat my PB by like 8 seconds. It's pretty awesome. Bit of a different level this time around. If I've done my math correctly, I think we should get exactly the enough XP we need for a level here at this last fish. Yes, 83 cooking. I think it's been a minute since we've gotten a cooking level. Oh, that was a close one. I accidentally forgot to get a weapon frame, so I only had one tier 3 weapon. but I pulled it off. Let's kill 180 as well for some nature runes. First kill of the morning for 190. We haven't seen any uniques since the return. We haven't seen any now. We finally got some sapphires though. We were getting a bunch of emeralds there for a second. Oh, I had a bad losing streak. I had to leave and then I lost twice in a row, but I am so glad I decided to do one more run because we got crystal armor seed number 5. Let's go ahead and get those legs made. Alrighty, go over here and sing. Crystal legs, how many is that gonna take? Yes, this will consume my armor seeds, I know. It took, what, 100 to make all of those, it looks like. Not as cool as the top, but I still like them. Honestly, that color is a little strange. I wish it was just the same color as that, but I like the Varric skirt. I think Varric skirt is a nice look. This mesh is better, but yeah, there we go. 2 out of 3 pieces done. We only need 1 more armor seed, and we will be out of here. Or maybe not, because I need crystal shards. All right, gonna try not to mess up here. If we get a good hit, we could get a magic level the first time we get an XP drop. Okay, not quite. We are very close though. There it is, 88 magic. All right, I gotta concentrate again. I managed to pull off a win from that. That level is important, in addition to just being another level, because we only need 1 more magic level, 450k more XP until we can cast, or boost to cast, the Enchant Zenite, which you need for the Ring of Suffering. So, cool stuff. We are getting there. There we go. Geez, I splashed like for the last 8 hits, I swear. But, oh, Corrupted Gauntlet Grandmaster. That's a Grandmaster combat task. That's our very first Grandmaster. Definitely, probably one of the easier Grandmasters, but we've got one of them done now. Look at that. That's really, really cool. Let's see, there is just, yeah, complete Corrupted Gauntlet 200 times. Yeah, 200 KC on the Corrupted Gauntlet. What do we get? Anything from it? An Elite Clue, and then also, we didn't get any uniques, but I'm glad we got these Dragon Hollies because I think even on the first one, once we outget, we are going to have... Okay, not quite yet. We are going to have a 20 mil cash stack just exclusively from the Gauntlet. That is insane. 20 mil in 200 KC, doing some quick maths. What is that? Like 1 mil every 10 KC. That's not bad at all. Honestly, I think it's more than that on average, maybe a little bit more, but I just got pretty unlucky with, like, you know, terrible arrow drops, or like, you know, low tier runes or something. But yeah, 200. I decided to go for 201 just to see if we can get crazy lucky, which I won't be surprised if we can't. We cannot, unfortunately. What are you gonna do? And somewhat unfortunately for me, that's going to be the end of this episode. I'd really like to keep trying to get a couple, you know, maybe 10, 20 more Gauntlet KC, see if we can't get lucky and snag another armor seed. But I have a busy rest of the week ahead of me. It's Wednesday afternoon right now, and normally I just try and go to like Friday or something until I upload, but I'm going to have no time the next 2 or 3 days to record, play, or hardly even edit. So I'm just gonna wrap it up now. 201 kills, nice even number. We got the legs this episode. We got the we built the crystal bow this episode. So we are still making progress. I didn't want to have another full episode of Gauntlet, which hopefully we won't. I mean, I know I had some other stuff this episode, and next episode hopefully won't be just Gauntlet, but definitely will be at the start. Maybe I'll see if I can do a couple kills in the interim. We've been exceptionally lucky so far, even though we've also gotten a lot of crystal weapon seeds. Thankfully, we haven't seen one in a minute. You know, knock on wood, that stays the way it is. But yeah, just 1 more armor seed and we will be done. We still need about I think a little over 1,000 shards for everything we need, you know, to make the bow unlimited charges and to charge the armor. Which at this point, making the bow unlimited charges is my most important goal. As far, instead of the armor having full charges, we can start, you know, doing things with just our partially charged armor, but we need 2,000 flat just for that. So I don't think I'm going to keep doing Gauntlet after I get the last armor shard, but we'll cross that path when we get to it. I have a couple different plans in the making. Probably not too hard to guess what they are about what to do for shards. But yeah, one of them is going to be a lot easier because we have this huge cash stack now, to give you guys a little hint. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope I will see you next week. Have a good one.